Hi everyone, we have Dwijisha with you. Hi Dwijisha. Today we are so happy that you are with us and you're a doctor. That sounds so great. And your book is about inspiring change, The Loopy Window. It's such an amazing book. Can you please tell us about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Dr. Dwijisha Katkar, and I am currently I'm done with my MBBS and internship, and I am currently waiting and kind of prepping for my NEET PG entrance. It got delayed by almost a year this year, so which is why I was very frustrated. So I had enough time to kind of indulge myself in the stuff that I like to do, which is singing and writing. And I was presented this opportunity to write my own book, which is why I took it up. And yeah, I hope that it kind of affects people's lives in a good.
It's so nice, like people like you who are so passionate about their work and such people who love inspiring people. It's so tremendous. Just about the book, as I've read, it's on mental health. As the book talks about mental health, and there are still a lot of people who are
Yeah.
suffering with mental health, and within our country, mental health is a taboo. So, what are your views on it?
So I feel as a society, we have come a long way. I think there's a lot of awareness about mental health now, which was not there prior to this. And I think it kind of imploded, like it kind of exploded in the entire COVID era, especially probably because people were forced to stay alone and kind of confront with, whatever they were feeling and whatever was going on in their minds, which was something which was, like it was important to start a conversation in the first place about this.
Yeah,
So I think in terms of that, we've come a long way, but at the same time, I think people are still very judgmental and biased, and
exactly.
they kind of look at people with mental health with a certain kind of
Taboo and stigma.
different outlook, basically, or
Yeah.
different. They have a different outlook about it. Like diseases such as like very normal diseases, or such as normal in the sense like day-to-day diseases
Yeah.
like diabetes, hypertension. All of this is taken very easily. It's accepted readily, and even now, like especially the older generation has a tough time kind of dealing with mental health as a proper illness. So
Yes.
yeah, so in terms of that, I think we have a lot of improvement to do, and but there are more resources available and more people to talk to now, and it is much better than it was at one point.
What is your favorite chapter in the book?
So it's a book of 20 poems, and my favorite poem from the book is this poem called Poetry But Rap. It's inspired by a lot of rap artists that I started to follow recently. And it's dedicated to this one rapper who's like, I really like. And it's kind of a diss rap, but diss raps are basically kind of like insulting rap. And I'm a very docile person, and I'm not very confrontational. So in that sense, so it's very different from what I've done before. So I like that books.
Okay. Is there any inspiration? What was exactly your inspiration behind the book? Do you have any?
Um, so I was going through like a really, I think all of us were going through a really tough time because of
Yeah.
COVID, and it was just very hard. Like it wasn't just COVID; it was like life, and also in terms of trying to study for a competitive exam, which is so cutthroat and just bad for your mental health. So in that sense, it was a very trying time. So in terms of that, I think all of those feelings kind of accumulated, inspired the book, and also it's inspired on day-to-day experiences. And like as a doctor, you go through a lot in 5.5 years. So
Yeah. The inspiration was the years of
yeah,
practice that you gave in becoming a doctor.
yeah.
Great. What exactly was the time span? How much time did you spend writing the book?
So I got this. So basically, I did not know anything about this. This is basically a book writing challenge. So
Okay.
I did not know anything about it. A very good friend of mine, she's a psychiatrist, Dr. Vaidya Yarwari. She
Okay.
actually sent me a message on WhatsApp saying, there is this thing and you should kind of like, you should go for it, you should do it. And it's organized by this, publishing company called Loopy Publishing, and it seems like a good thing to do. The only challenge about it is you have to write 20 poems in 20 days, which itself is a task.
Exactly.
So, and I am very like, if I want to do something, I will finish it at that time itself. So I finished it in 20 days.
The
I did not,
entire book in 20 days.
yeah, I did not take 1 day also extra because I wanted to finish it in 20 days.
That is so amazing. Like such an amazing book in just 20 days is something commendable. So, who is your favorite author and what kind of genre do you like when to read in your leisure time?
I really like the genre that I like the most is mystery and thriller. I mean, they're just very good to read, and it's fun to kind of read it. I am not much into like romance and all of those novels. I like more of Sidney Sheldon and kind of John Grisham type books. And I think very recently, I think I've I read Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn before the movie was released. So
Okay.
I think Gillian Flynn is one of the best authors.
He
Like
is, exactly.
in terms of the genre itself, which is mystery, which is what I like. And apart from that, when I was growing up, I read a lot of Roald Dahl, Enid Blyton, and stuff like that. So I think that kind of it's basically always been a little bit of mystery only. Yeah,
So you like the mystery genre.
yeah, and historical anything which has myths and all.
Yeah, it's a great choice. So, as your book is published by Book Leaf Publishing, so why did you choose it as your publisher?
So as I said, I wasn't aware of this challenge at all because I was busy studying, and also so when my friend came up with the entire party with the participate participate protest. So at that point of time, I kind of got introduced to the publishing company and obviously did a thorough research on it. So I kind of like they looked and felt right, and also they're very reliable. They will they'll provide you with an FAQ sheet with like whatever questions you might have, and most of it gets solved in that itself. Apart from that, also their communication lines are always open, and they're very like they will communicate properly, and they will let you know, and they will inform you step by step. So I think, and they're also very friendly. So I think that's very nice.
Okay. So now we are at the conclusion stage. So before we end the interview, is there any advice or something you would like to share to our viewers?
Okay, I'm just 25, so I don't think I have anything groundbreaking to say. But apart from that, I think the only thing I would like to say is that please, do what you love, irrespective of what other people think about it, and don't base your self-worth on other people's judgments and actions against you. I think it's very important to kind of, yeah, it's very important to love yourself and kind of treat yourself. So I think just do that. That's the most important.
Perfect. And thank you so much. The interview was so great. I enjoyed every single minute of it. I hope our audience does that too. Thank you so much for being with us.